Hello, everyone. Welcome to Afternoons with Ashley. I am here today at Sunnybrook to talk about all the awesome things that are happening here, all the fun things I've been seeing on social media. I wanted to come and be a part of it myself. So I am here with my friend Jordan.
Hi.
Who is the new, is it marketing director?
Marketing director, yep.
Perfect.
Yep.
Marketing director. And you have been doing so many fun things here.
Thanks. It's been fun. It's definitely been fun.
I always enjoy seeing like the videos and the pictures you put out on social media of you guys dropping off the toilet and doing the supply drive. And I definitely want to talk about the fun video you guys just put out, the summer fun one.
Yep.
So much fun. We will definitely pull that up for you guys to view as well if you haven't already seen it. Yep. It cracked me up. It was so much fun.
It was fun to make. It was fun to make.
So, do you have to talk the residents into this, or are there some of them that are just like, no, let's do this?
We have a good amount of people that are like, let's go, let's do this, I'm ready, what do I have to do, make sure my hair looks okay, and then we've got some residents that are like, I don't think so, but then they see other residents doing that, and they're like, yeah, it's my turn, let's go. So we have to coerce some a little bit, but once they're in it, they love it, so.
This is like the ideal place that you would want your loved one to be. Like somewhere that's cheerful and is always doing stuff. It seems like you always have activities going on here at Sunnybrook.
We do. And actually, like...
I'm thinking about moving in. Is there like a...
we can't do anybody over... I think it's 62. You gotta be over 62 unless you have a special...
Shucks.
I know.
Got a few years.
Special request. But my grandpa actually lived here in... I think 17. So, when looking for a job, this was like one of the places I wanted to, be because it was even then still so great and such a good atmosphere. So,
whenever I haven't been in a long time, obviously with everything going on, but every time I come, it's always like cheerful, smiling faces. Yeah. The residents are always very happy and cheerful. Yeah. There's always some activity going on, like in the dining area.
We got so lucky with just such a good group of residents who are always, they're very welcoming to new residents. They want visitors all the time. They love, always doing activities, always having people from the community in, having events, like the ones that we do and the ones we have on or upcoming. And they just, love it and they live for it. So,
so the reason that I really wanted to come today, you have a few different things going on right now, but school is just around the corner. Whatever that looks like, the kids are still going to need supplies, whether they're deciding to do school from home or whether they decide to go to school. Right. Either way, they're going to need these supplies. Yep. And we know from past years, and probably more this year than ever, that there are some kiddos that need a little extra help with getting those supplies that they need. And we all know, how fun it is to get your new supplies and use them for the first time. Oh, that was always my favorite Oh my gosh,
part.
Yes.
My parents would always be like, Jordan, we have these folders from last year. I'm like, but I think we have to go back to Walmart. It's so fun. So fun.
To have the new crispy notebooks that you open up and your pens. Yep. And so as a community, I'm really encouraging everyone to come and be a part of the drive. Bring out, it's so cute. Your little sign is so cute. Be a part of something for your community. Yeah. I think no matter what you can donate. I say this all the time with every single drive, whether it's a food drive or a school supply drive, donate what you can. If it's a pack of pencils, awesome.
Right. And
if it's a bag full of stuff, great.
You can't go wrong. I mean, and if you don't know what to get or you can't find their school supply list, I mean, the monetary donations, we can either buy the school supplies for you or we can just donate the money to them and they can buy what they need. Yep. So, I mean, you can't go wrong with donating. So. Yeah. Yeah. Every little bit counts. We have some of the cute stuff that's already been donated. So where are we at? Do you have a goal for what you were kind of hoping to get? We want to stuff the bus to the rim, but No, I mean, just, we had a lunch for a cause and we raised, money for them. And I'm talking with the administrators of the school district and stuff to kind of decide whether we want to buy school supplies or just give them the money, like I said, so they can get what they need. But, as many supplies as we can get, as much, monetary donations as we can get, whatever, we're just going to be happy to contribute, what we can. So
yeah, this place is awesome. You'll want to come visit. Hang out by the pond for a second when you donate your supplies. So what's the process? Because I know that things are a little bit different right now. We want to make sure that the residents and staff stay safe while people are coming and going. So if somebody wants to bring a donation here, what's the process look like for them?
Usually, my office is right there. I have a window looking out. So I see people pull up, and usually if you've got a book bag or a bag, I'm the one to get up and I'm like, hey, I'm the person that can help you out with that. So, just dropping them off. And if usually somebody's always here to answer the door, just ring the doorbell, somebody will come. And if not, leave them outside. Somebody will get them.
It's a safe place to just leave them outside.
Definitely.
There's an awning out here. So even, if inclement weather came.
Put them under the bus. Whatever. Whatever works.
You guys, we have to stuff the bus.
Yes.
So when does the supply drive end?
Technically, we had, kind of this Friday, kind of what, our ballpark time that we put on the flyer. But we're dropping the supplies off to the school district August 10th. So we're kind of trying to get everything together, whether that be a bunch of supplies and a big check or just all supplies, whatever they want, kind of presenting that to them, hopefully being resident with us and, kind of make that a fun opportunity. So August 10th ballpark, but if you drop them off at the end of August, we'll take them over there.
Make sure they get to where they need to go. So when you were talking to the administrators, these are going to Muscatine School District, correct?
Yep.
And are they just going to kind of determine who
I think that, we'll just give them to them and they divvy them up how they need. Because I didn't actually know that school district supplies majority of like basic supplies for their students. And I was like, my school never did that, whatever.
No
but,
way.
Book bags, I know she said notebooks, things like that. And any of these things obviously can still be used. That's just something, that the school doesn't have to buy. So, whatever, whatever works, they're going to be thankful for it no matter what.
Yep.
So,
and I was talking with, I'm part of the PTO L&M, and we were just discussing how things are going to be a little bit different as far as the needs that the teachers have. A lot of the groups aren't going to be able to do fundraisers that they normally do. So budgets might be a little bit tight this year at school. So anything that we can help kind of to alleviate having to make them go out and purchase the supplies.
And another thing, we do those monthly lunch for causes. And, if there's organizations or groups or whatever in the community or at the school district, that are funding's weird this year, can't figure out how they're going to get by, without having those physical fundraisers. Let me know. And we can, we can definitely put you down as the person that benefits from the lunch for a cause.
How have those been doing? Because you've been doing a drive-through.
I think for some people, it's a lot easier because if they don't have a big, hour-long lunch break, they can just roll up, get their food, make their donation, and be on their way. So it's been good. They've been great. So, and I think I foresee us, doing that at least probably till the end of the year with the drive up. Sure, it's just it's easy and it's and we're
like you said, it probably is convenient for a lot of people who may not have been able to go in the past.
Definitely.
So keep an eye out for those. They happen all the time. Do you do them once a month?
Once a month, the second Wednesday. So the next one will be August 12th.
Come have lunch. It's tasty food always. And
our dietary team does a great job. So and they work really hard, serving lunch to our residents. It's all at the same time. We group everything at the same time, and then they're serving over here, and then they're like, here's some to-go meals. Serving over here. Here's some more to-go meals. So they do a phenomenal job. So we couldn't do it without them.
Well, kudos to them. So the other thing is the toilets. That are just going all around town.
Oh, man.
How many toilets do you have?
We have two.
2 toilets. Okay.
One is the Jewel John That's the one that's got the bedazzled, like, awareness ribbon. Yeah. That one's cute. That's the one you hope ends up in your yard. The other one has just seen better days. Because that was the OG toilet. First one we started, we kind of unveiled it at the end of, I think, June. Mm-hmm. I had it made, and we put it out here, and then we started taking it around, and the stickers are peeling off. It's like, it's seen better days.
It's been through a lot.
But it's good because everybody donates quick to get it out of their yard because it's like, for sure an eyesore.
Yeah. So have the majority of the people been sending it on to someone else?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, and we haven't had a lot of breaks in between, but it is nice, when everybody, they make a donation, they're like, we don't have anybody to, you want to send it to. But I've been getting calls, since the beginning of this. And this is logistically the one part of the fundraiser I didn't know how it was going to work, was how when I have the toilet and I want to send it to my friend, but you want to send a toilet to someone, but you don't have it, how do you do that? So you have to wait for a break in that cycle to be able to fit you in,
right?
And so it's nice when people do that sometimes, though, because then, everybody has a chance to do it, but we'll fit you in no matter what. So.
Yes. And I had Megan on the show too, and we talked about just the fundraising doesn't have to end for that anytime, like in the immediate future. I mean, you have till the end of the year when you are part of a team to be out fundraising and things like that. So there's no like hard end date to that. As long as people are doing it, you're just going to keep.
Yeah. I hope maybe before winter we.
Oh, yeah. Stop. I'm picturing you in
my coat. I'm not a cold weather person, That's, no.
Gotta do what you gotta do for the cause.
I know. I'll do it. I'll do it for sure. But we'll have to redo one of the toilets before then. He won't make it that long. So.
He won't make it that long.
He won't make it that long.
So the thing that I really loved was more recently I've seen that you've been taking residents with you too.
Yeah.
That's fun. I'm sure that it's a fun outing.
It's so fun. When we explain it every time, this is what we're doing it for. This is how it's going. I'd be so mad. Don't put that in front of my apartment,
You're like,
so
that's the point.
They love it, so, but having to explain it, they're like, you sure we should do this?
Are we gonna get arrested?
Right? Yeah.
Jordan's taking people out, getting arrested.
So, yeah.
It is a super fun way to raise money.
It is.
I love it.
It's been great. It's been great.
So watch their social media because it is fun to see where the toilet's ending up and if it's at a friend's house or something like that. I know Chris was surprised with it one morning in his yard.
Yep.
So it's always fun to see someone get the toilet in their yard. And,
definitely.
There have been so many great fundraisers going on for the walk, and I know other facilities have done like flamingos. I mean, everybody's just getting so creative. I love it.
I know. I think this year, especially when you can't just like have everybody come to a bake sale, you have to think outside of the box of ways, you can bring the fundraising to them or, virtual things, that you're able to do. So.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah. So we talked about the school supply drive. We talked about the super cool summer video. And the toilet.
And the toilets,
What else is coming up that you have? Anything that you want to talk about?
Yeah, so a couple more drive-through type events. So on the 7th of August, which is a Friday, we have an ice cream social. So it's just $1 a cone, or you can get a dish if you're not a cone gal. I'm a cone gal myself, but that's fine. So just $1, and that all of it goes to the Alzheimer's Association.
Awesome.
So, and we'll also be selling masks. That we're handmade. So, and they're purple. We have some that are going to be just basic purple, have embroidered awareness ribbons. They're gorgeous. So, and those will be for sale too, all going to the Alzheimer's.
I need one of those.
Yeah. So they're very cool.
I'll have to keep. Yeah. So when's that going to start? Or
That's the 7th. They're at the ice cream social. We'll sell them. And if we make more, we'll have them, for sale and pick up too. So.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. So come to the ice cream social. Get yourself a cool mask.
Definitely.
Not only keep yourself safe, but also to raise awareness. For a great cause too.
And then the 12th, which is a Wednesday, which is our lunch for a cause. Our next one is Muscatine Public Health.
Ooh,
so
awesome.
Definitely with obviously everything going on this year, everything's still going on right now. They need it so much, it can go to education, it can go to supplies that, for people that need it. And
Yep.
So definitely come out for that. We want that to be a big one.
Yeah. Our local public health team has done so awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, Christy and the rest of the team are just, you constantly see them out and in a positive way.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I love the most about like our local team is just, it's always just truthfully about keeping us safe and keeping it positive. I love, one of my favorite things about Christy, speaking of public health, is just like her ability to turn any situation into like this positive, I don't know, it doesn't matter what the conversation is.
Yeah.
She's got this way.
And it's like just a sound of optimism, which is great.
And she does it without you realizing that she's doing it. So afterwards, you're like, wait a second.
That was a nice conversation.
I was just mad about something.
I was complaining.
Yes.
Yeah, I gotcha.
She's super good about that. Yeah. And so supporting those folks is super important. I'm glad that you picked them.
Definitely.
Do you know what's for lunch yet that day?
Yep. So it's going to be, I got to remember, a pork chop. I know that. Pork chop, corn. We're going corn on the cob again. That's a fan favorite.
Yep.
I know a dessert, unknown yet, maybe surprise.
Surprise desserts. Those are the bomb.
Pork chop and a baked potato.
Oh!
A baked potato.
Yummy.
Which is always another fan favorite.
Yep.
Can't go wrong with baked potato.
Awesome. Well, so many fun things going on here. Come out, support all of the great causes that are happening.
Yep. And
if you have an idea, call Jordan. She's always willing to like
always
do fun stuff. So
especially with people, in the community. Like I'm kind of new to not new to the area, but not an actual Muscatine native. So I would love to, meet more people, partner with community members, things like that on whatever you guys need. So we're here to help.
Sunnybrook's always been a place that you could count on to show up to like awesome. Whatever.
Yep.
Whether it be like the birthday parades or like random things like that throughout the community. It seems like someone from Sunnybrook always shows up. So
and
that's
so
awesome.
so many of I think it's so important to us and to our community because so many of our residents were such big and active members in this community that just because you move to assisted living you don't need to lose that.
Right.
So I think that's one of the biggest things we try and push and make sure it's always prioritized.
Yeah. So. Keeping the residents active and doing things and socialize is so important.
So important,
And I always say this, like my parents, my dad even went, like he was active until the day that he passed away. Like literally, I mean, he was just always going, and you would have thought he was 20 years younger than he was. And so I do think
it's important to keep that up. Just because you get old, you don't have to stop.
Yeah. So, if anything, you should be more active then.
Definitely.
Do fun stuff and drop toilets off in yards. All sorts of things. Jordan will keep you busy.
Definitely.
Well, thank you for
thanks for having
me. It was fun. It's so beautiful here, guys. I like these chairs are comfy. We were talking about we feel a little bit
This
awkward.
is napping weather.
It is.
This is napping
weather.
weather.
Under the awning in the shade. Maybe after this we'll just
we'll just be here. Drop off your supplies right here.
Yep, right
we'll
here.
Be here.
Don't wake us. It is a beautiful day out. So go and enjoy it. And thank you for joining us today. It was a great show. We learned a lot about ways that we can help our community. Yep. Ways that Sunnybrook is out in the community helping. Lots of ways for you to be involved. So pick one or pick all of them and become involved with something in your community today. Until next time, remember that kindness is free. So spread that stuff wherever you go.